G.M.T. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is
there it is in your bag.
Oh, it's up. What happened though? Oh, we got a sign right here.
Yeah.
Something shorting this out over here.
What shorten? Is it
hard from there to there? Good afternoon. We are here live from Lutheran East Arena, getting ready for coverage, primetime coverage of the Lou League fall session. 3 games in order for you today. Starting off at the top of the primetime block is going to be G.M.T, the Get Money team, taking on no other than Twin Jones and his Brigade. An additional pickup for the Brigade today. I see DP Pulley in the lineup for them. So they'll be taking on a G.M.T Get Money team. That'll be coming up here in just a few minutes here. We're getting ready for the primetime block. Lou TV brought to you by the nonprofit organization Squad Goes Inc. We'll be right back. Apologize for the brief delay there in audio. We are here live at Lutheran East for this primetime block of the Lou League fall session. Right now it's the Brigade on top of G.M.T. Get Money team 7-3. Man at the line for G.M.T. Closing the gap for them. Duke Bohannon with the ball now. Crossing over, Duke shooting from outside, air ball there. Rebound and G.M.T. running. Good defense there. Shot clock near violation as you hear the buzzer go off. Josh Keys driving, spinning, going up and fouled. And Keys will be able to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. G.M.T. up by 1 right now over the Brigade. Splits them there. Score is 8-8. 13:24 remaining in the first half. Right there, a good drive in the left hand by B. Adams. G.M.T. back up by 2. Twin is fouled by B. Adams. Ball will be taken out. Rittenauer with the ball, working against Kurt. Rittenauer attracting 2 defenders. Now AC with the ball. Carmen with the hesitation. Carmen changing the air. And AC is fouled. Going to the line. 11-9 now. Veli was driving, lost the ball. Be back to the Brigade as AC brings it up. Easy bucket there for the Brigade. Josh Keys splitting free throws once again. The lead is 11-12. Brigade up. Just under 10 left in the first half. Harry with the ball now. Gonna go down low. Man. Now the free throw shot. Up, miss, rebounded by Twin. Twin pushing the ball up the court. Jumping from outside is air ball, but a great offensive rebound by Duke Bohannon. Puts it up and in. Brigade up by 3. Good drive here. And man just coming short at the rim, expecting the foul. And now Veli banging, and he will get the foul call and be able to go to the free throw line. Traveling violation called. Ball will go back to the Brigade. 17-15, 7 minutes left in the first half. Keys will pull up in transition, and Keys will knock it down. Josh Keys with a 3 from outside. The lead is 5. out by himself. I'm not sure what he was waiting on, but Big Ant able to go up, get the easy layup off the rebound. Eminem, Mike McQueen driving, smacked on the wrist. So now Mr. McQueen will be able to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Mike splits him. 21-17 now. .542 left in the first half. That shut up and missed. And the ball will go green. Back to G.M.T. Little Ant with the rock. Little Ant shooting from outside. Missed there, battle on the boards. Keys and Bohannon. Bohannon missed but cleans it up. Oh, misses his own layup. So now Harry come back the other way in G.M.T. .21-17. We'll have our first time out of the game. Brigade up by 4. First game of our primetime block, scheduled for 3 this afternoon. Don't forget this covered presentation being brought to you by the nonprofit organization Squad Goals, Inc. That's goals with a Z, I-N-C. We'll invite you to take the pledge. Visit yesbullyfree.org. Once again, that's yesbullyfree.org. And take the pledge, support bully awareness, as well as, more importantly, recognizing all the different types of varieties of bullying. Back to game time, 4:31 left in the first half. Brigade up by 4. Back and forth action in this first half. B. Adams driving. Somehow the ball gets back to him, and now Adams going up again and missing. And Chaz Rollins in the game for the Brigade. Twin on the other end. Gets the bucket and in. 6-point lead now for the Brigade. .23-17, 3:44 left in the first half. Free throws coming up here. Four-point lead now for the Brigade. Des Rittenauer hitting from baseline. Rittenauer putting the Brigade back up by 6. Des with a pretty shot there. Ant from outside now. And little Ant knocks down. And he's got a little conversation there for GM Twin Jones. 3-point lead. Rollins down low. See if this foul was called on the shot or beforehand. And no, they will say it was before he gathered. And actually, there's 9 team fouls. D.P. Pulley in the game for the Brigade. Rollins and D.P. with a 2-man action right now. Cross and a shot clock violation on the Brigade. Turnover. Ball going back to G.M.T. So if you're familiar with the Lou League, then you know the shot clock addition is for this fall session. 24 shot clock is in full effect, as well as the scoreboard. So 25-22.
Whatever happened to the music? Did you connect it with the Bluetooth or? I don't know. It wouldn't, it didn't sound. I don't hear nothing. I can't get nothing to play out here. Oh, your music? No, I don't hear it. I don't hear nothing. What happened though? What you had to do? I put it in my head.
Rittenauer once again from the top of the key. Dez knocking it down. 30-24. Harry harassed by DP as well as Mike McQueen right here. Gets it away. Not a shot from outside. Rittenauer with the rebound. Dez turning on the booth. Behind the back on Harry. Crossover. Missing there, but cleaned up by Chaz Rollins. Time expiring here. 15 seconds. 12 seconds. Another turnover. Dez with a great hand. DP back to Rittenauer. Rittenauer driving it off glass. So Dez turning up here in the last 2 minutes. And now will take us to halftime with the Brigade up by 10. And what a lights out closeout have by none other than number 13 for the Brigade. Excuse me, number 23 for the Brigade, Dez Rittenauer. We'll take a small halftime break and we'll be right back for the second half. You're watching primetime coverage of the Lou League, Lou TV.
Purchase your tracks today.
Second half coming to you just here in a moment. 34-24. Hey, don't forget your Cleveland Blazers, your ABA Cleveland Blazers will be opening up this season next weekend, November 2nd at Hawken Arena. That game coverage is at 4 o'clock. Hey, come out and support your Cleveland ABA Blazers. Not only buy a ticket to that game and receive free tickets to this year's 2019 Turkey Jam, brought to you by Voice It Radio. So once again, purchase a ticket and come out and support your Cleveland ABA Blazers next Saturday, and you'll receive a free ticket to this year's 2019 Turkey Jam, brought to you by Voice It Radio and the nonprofit organization Squad Goals Inc. Don't forget you can always keep in tune with your Blazers information simply by texting the keyword Blazers to 31996. Once again, Blazers to 31996, and that will keep you updated as far as schedule, games, scores, as well as community events that they go back and forth doing. So once again, come out and support your Cleveland ABA Blazers next Saturday. Not only will you enjoy an entertaining game in their season opener, but you'll also receive a free ticket to this year's 2019 Turkey Jam, brought to you by Voice It Radio and the nonprofit organization Squad Goals Inc. Yeah, you get a free Turkey Jam ticket. 34-24, we're in the second half here. Brigade up by 10. Rittenauer with a turnover trying to find AC. Hinton missed a shot. Rollins on the other end. Bucket good. Lead is 12. .point lead now, 39-24. Kurt bringing the ball up for G.M.T. Now Veli inside, finding a cutting man for the easy layup. They need more of those to get back into this game. And they need to do a better job on defending. Rittenauer shooting outside again. This one's short on the front of the rim. Kurt with the rebound. Hitting in man once again. They got numbers, and man with another layup, closing the gap to 11. 39-28. Duke Bohannon now. Rollins looking to post up. Good weak side help there by Hinton. Oh, good pass there. Back to Hinton. Oh, and Hinton misses, sails a layup. They need that. Now Keys. Oh, and he goes up top to AC. The athleticism and the leaping ability of AC Carmen. Keys now crossing over. Held up and stopped by Kurt. 13-point lead now, 41-28. Foul call, bumped out of bounds. Keys inside to Rollins. Rollins with a nice post move, misses, but gets his own rebound and puts it back in. And he'll probably get a game warning on that one, but Chaz Rollins down on the block, 15-point lead now for the Brigade. Low-Ant driving, trying to take advantage of the fact that the defense was not paying attention. However, Duke Bohannon having none of that down there. So Harry with the inbound now for G.M.T. Veli now baseline. Going inside to Harry, and Harry gets the layup. 13-point lead now. They got to play some defense on the other end if they want to get back into this game. AC from outside. Rollins once again with a rebound, offensive rebound. Josh Keys now with the fadeaway jumper, and Keys, bottom of the net. 15-point lead for the Brigade. Hinton driving over the man in the middle, hanging in the air. Good offensive rebound by Harry. He's able to put it back in. So back and forth these teams go in this second half. Low-Ant very wisely, although not happy about it, called for the foul on Bohannon in the block. Now Rollins going, working against man, stood him up and came off. Rollins looking for the push. Harry with another layup on the other end. 11-point lead now, 12:50 left in the game. Another easy layup for the Brigade. Don't forget, in our game 2 this afternoon in our primetime block, it'll be Fear No One taking on Sub City. Keys under the basket, working, miss. Like 70 on there. I think 75 for real. 47-34. 11:36 remaining in this second half. Harry and G.M.T. with the ball. And Twin Jones riding him. He's called for the foul. Oh, and he's called for the over and back. Turnover, ball going back to the Brigade. So little ticky-tack fouls now. Keys driving with the left hand, and what a finger roll there. Josh Keys with the left. Now they're going to call a check on Harry for throwing a ball. Frustration foul there. Oh, no, I got it. I got it on mute. Oh, all right. We'll see what it is now. You can turn it up, yep. Oh, hold on. So Josh Keys to shoot the free throws. 51-34. Makes them both, and the ball will go back to the Brigade. $18-point lead now for the Brigade. Things getting kind of out of hand here for Kurt and his G.M.T. squad. Get Money team needs to get some points here in a hurry. Duke Bohannon going back to the free throw line. .805 remaining in this game. Don't forget, coming up next is going to be Fear No One taking on Sub City, and Dez Rittenauer continuing his hot hand from the first half. 21-point lead now. (55-36). DP harassing Hinton in the backcourt. DP almost getting a steal. Still harassing Eric Hinton. And the crowd and the Brigade getting up for DP and his defense. Twin driving, coming up short. Oh, and B. Adams all the way to the other end. Nearly blocked at the rim. (57-36). G.M.T. trying to get back in this game. Hinton from outside baseline, missed there. Tip out. Rittenauer now pulling up from the top of the key. Dez with a rare miss. Kurt almost sliding all the way up under the table here. Now Kurt going to the other end, missing the layup, but foul. – 20-second timeout here. Brigade all over G.M.T. 60-36, 24-point lead. As I mentioned, coming up next, it'll be Fear No One taking on Sub City. Right after the close of this one, our second game of our primetime block. Lil Ant with the shot up miss. Ridenour once again with the rock. Ridenour leaving it for Josh Keys. Keys misses. Might have took off a little too early. Now B. Adams on the other side. The easy layup. .330 left. Hinton from outside, he misses. Keys not with the ball. DP, Ridenour, and they lose the ball out of bounds. Ball to go back to the Brigade. (60-38), 2.5 left. (60-38). AC going to the free throw line for the Brigade. 1.5 left in this game. 62-41. 60 seconds and the shot clock is running down as Duke Bohannon will go to the stripe for more free throws. First one good. Second is good. Lead is 23 now. 41.7 seconds left in this game. Harry misses a free throw. Get it back. Now Veli with the ball. He'll shoot a three. That was missed. Offensive rebound back to Harry. 20 seconds. Another turnaround jumper is missed. Monte will have a shot now. And another miss. Now with 10 seconds left, Bohannon to Carmen. And that'll do it, folks. At the close of this one, 63-41. A decisive, overwhelming win by the Brigade over the G.M.T. Get Money team. We'll be right back for the second game of our primetime block. Fear No One taking on Sub City.